I am not a gooner. I am not a gooner. I will never goon. I will not goon. Yeah, I will goon. In fact, yeah, I'd totally goon for, Camellya. I just. Did she sell? Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, while you're here, I have something to tell you. Let me tell you something. Hey, let me tell you something. Previously, I made a video talking about how free-to-play players should wait until Camellya is out before deciding to skip her. The reason was because the rumor spreading around during that time was that Camellya was going to be a character that rivals Gen C's strength. Pretty insane if you ask me. Now, fast forward to the present, Camellya is officially out on Winter Waves 1.4. I've been messing around and playing with her for a good minute now to get a grasp of how she really works. So after all that, I can now say with 100% certainty that the rumors were true. Camellya is indeed a character that rivals Gen C. So if you're unfamiliar, Gen C was a character released back in version 1.1. She was way too strong, to be honest. She power crept every DPS character and still holds up very much so today. Her damage was so insane that you could literally nuke the content in the game and make it easier. What all this means is, since Camellya is just as strong, if not stronger, depending on various factors, but nonetheless, Camellya can make the game easier by nuking everything too. Pretty crazy, right? Yeah, I think it's pretty crazy. If that doesn't convince you to pull Camellya, you will pull Camellya. You will pull her, she will take your seat. Don't worry, I have some more reasons why I think you should. You don't have to listen to me, by the way. I can't fully control who you should pull for, so do whatever you like. This is just to give you an idea on what you'll be missing out on if you do skip. Anyway, I already talked about her insane damage. Let's talk about her playstyle. Camellya is a very fun character who honestly isn't hard to play overall. The only thing that's hard is me. Here's the gist of how Camellya works. You have to use her intro skill to get her forte filled at all. The forte is very important because doing attacks will consume the forte to stack up these funny numbers here that I personally like to call seeds. These give you more damage for Camellya's special skill based on how many seeds you have. You can have at most 10. Now, whenever you do get those stacks, you will need to use her special skill. How you get this is from her Concerto energy. Once that's filled up, you can cast her skill to do insane damage. If you got the stacks, that is. It won't do as much if you didn't. Afterwards, you can use her skill again if needed to change into one of her two forms. The normal grounded form is good for single target damage, and the smoking hot ass Spider-Man, Spider-Woman form. Oh my god. It's really good for AoE. Either way, they will do insane basic attack damage after using that special skill. So yeah, I hope all of that didn't sound too confusing. There are plenty of guides out there that will go more in depth for you. I just hope you can understand what I said to get an idea on how she basically works to do her damage that she does. And like I said, if you do understand it, she's actually pretty simple to play. What's even more nice about her is that she's essentially spin to win. You can hold down the attack button to spin longer, and it ticks so much that it's kind of an auto parry, so that's awesome. Overall, she has a fun kit and she isn't too hard to play. Now moving on, let's talk about her free-to-play friendliness, because that's very important when it comes to a character. Camellya is a pretty good free-to-play friendly character. She's a sword user, so she has really good options for swords. You can use the 5-star standard sword, which can be obtained from the 5-star weapon selector if you still have that, or the standard banner, of course. If you don't have that, no worries at all. The current event has a great 4-star option. It gives attack for the main stat and passive, but also gives you up to 12% crit rate in the passive as well. You can easily get this weapon and its upgrades by playing the event. It's a great option if you don't have 5-star ones. As for teams, because you might worry that she requires other characters you might not have, well, you might notice a lot of people using Shorekeeper, but you don't need her if you don't have her. You can just use Verena, who is a healer / buffer just like her. She's a standard 5-star character, so you most likely have or can get her. If not, you can just use Baija, who is worse because of her playstyle. Speak English. She's worse because of her playstyle, but she is a free 4-star that can buff and heal also, so she can work. For the third character on the team, you can use Sanhua. She is absolutely goated because since 90% of Camellya is basic attack damage, Sanhua will be able to boost that easily with her outro skill. Sanhua is also a free 4-star who is easy to play because she takes little field time to get her outro. You can also use Danjin if you want to boost havoc damage with her outro. However, she is kind of more difficult to use in my opinion, but she's not too bad. I recommend Sanhua more because of how quick and easy she is. So yeah, I think Camellya is very free to play friendly. Overall, Camellya is just a very, very good character for free to play. I know Camellya is a character that a lot of people think that, you know, she's just a goon baiter, master gooner, baiter, goon bait, and, you know, just everybody only likes her because she's hot and, you know, they're just gooners. Yeah, I mean, that is true, and I am no exception. But I, for real, no cap, and not glazing, not biased, I just 100% think that Camellya is straight heat, and you know, she's gas. She really is, dude. She is that good of a character, and I think she's 100% great for a free-to-play player. I really do. No glaze, no meat riding. I mean, I hope I'm not riding any meat. I mean, well, I guess you know, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, to be honest. She's that goated. She's great for damage. She has free-to-play friendly weapons and teams. She is also not too hard to play. She is a 10 out of 10 recommendation in my book. I think that free-to-play players should really consider getting this character. Of course, you do not have to listen to me. If you don't like her looks, you don't like her personality, or her playstyle in general, I get it, it's not for everyone. Pull and skip for whoever you want. Plus, I totally get it if you're also saving for Jinxie's rerun instead. She's just as strong and you might like her overall vibe a lot better. Completely understandable. Anyway, let me know down below what you guys think of Camellya. Do you think she is a very free-to-play friendly character? Do you think she's not too hard to play? Anyway, just let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe while you're down there if you want to see more from me. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see ya chads later.